Good morning, everybody. Reflecting on what Reverend Elizabeth said, I just want to start out by letting everybody here know how much the Kennedy family loves St. Mark's. We are not alone. We never feel alone. And we love the clergy. We love the staff. And as much, we love our fellow parishioners. And I just want to say thank you all for making us feel so cared for. So I have an image, I have a picture that I'd like to share with you. I imagine St. Mark's is a great ship that 259 years ago God created and ordained. And during that 259 years, we've had 22 captains. And for the past 16 years, we've been blessed to have Father Peter as our captain. We have Reverend Elizabeth, Father John, Ned, Rob, Jill, Beth, and the rest of the staff as Father Peter's shipmates. And what a great team we have. A team that's so committed to our care and to preaching God's word. So I think that as a group, it's so important that we appreciate our responsibility as the pastors. We actually, the other part of the division I have is that we're the passengers on that ship, on that blessed ship that God created 259 years ago. And really all that's asked of us is that we help maintain that ship, and we ask that we maintain sufficient staff, and we have fuel. And we need fuel for that ship to go to the many destinations that God has planned for St. Mark's. During the past 5 years, I've had the great honor to visit with many of the senior gentlemen of our parish who are ending their journeys on life. And I've had the opportunity to spend time with them and their families. And I wish all of you could see and hear what I saw and hear in my visits to these great gentlemen. The great humility, the great faith, the great love and respect they have for St. Mark's, and also the gratitude that their families have for our great church. And so I just want you to know, from my perspective, that St. Mark's touches so many people in so many special ways. And I just feel that we have a responsibility to make sure that we keep our great ship sailing, so again, that it can reach all the destinations that God has in mind for it. And each of us, as I look through my eyes, will need St. Mark's during the course of our life, sometimes more than others, and we don't always know the time. Certainly our weekly Mass and the opportunity to have communion, baptisms, confirmations, marriages, funerals, hospital visits, home visits, and then there are times when we feel like everything in our lives are falling apart, and our clergy is there for us in a late night phone call, an early morning visit. So we are all very, very fortunate to be part of a Christ-centered community. And I think as members of the Christ-centered community, again, it's our job to keep that ship sailing in the right direction. And then finally, Father John, our Father John, let me know that Tim Keller, the founder and pastor of Redeemer Church in Manhattan, his vision on giving to our church, giving to your church, is that it should be sacrificial. And sacrificial means that you should feel it in your budget. You should notice it. So what I'm going to ask as we approach Christmas time and a time of giving, where we give to so many people, that we'd all over the next 2 weeks just find 5 minutes and sit down quietly and close your eyes and just ask God to tell you what he thinks is an appropriate amount for your pledge for 2024. And so I hope that we as a community will come together, support our church, show our love for what all the people in our church and our clergy do, and that we'll be successful in keeping St. Mark's sailing for many years ahead to do God's work. Merry Christmas to all of you.